Welcome back to Valadar Plays CK3. It has been a while since we've had a series. Throwing up a couple videos here and there, but I do think that this will be a much longer series, one of those kind of deep roleplay series that you'd see on Stray King or JBD, something like that. I really want to get into the lore of this and have some fun with how the world might develop. And we have a very strange world indeed. So we're going to slide out a bit and we're going to look at what's going on. So first of all, this guy kind of looks like Robert, but it's not. It's Gendry the Bull. Why is Gendry the Bull in the Red Keep? So we are at 302 AC. This is following the kind of War of the Five Kings. In this timeline, the armies of Renly, Stannis, I almost call him Stanley, that'd been funny. Renly, Stannis, Aegon, supposedly Aegon, right? Famously called Fagon, fake Aegon, who had landed in the Stormlands in the books. This is a book timeline, not a show timeline. The armies of the North and the Trident, the river, the Riverlands, and then the armies of the Reach with Renly, and the armies of the Westernlands under Tywin, helping Joffrey, all fought and met in the Red Keep, devastating the city. A lot happened. One, Aegon and Stannis were thoroughly defeated and attempted both to retreat back to Dragonstone, where they fought, and Aegon killed Stannis. Before the battle, so slightly different timeline than the books, but still basically the same things happen. In this timeline, Stannis did kill Renly. His first attempt failed, and then he was able to kill Renly while he was marching on the city because he wanted to try to take his forces. Unfortunately, Renly, while the march was happening, and though he did kill him, his wife, Marjorie, was pregnant, actually is still pregnant, and had a son, Esmond. So the Stormlands actually turned, specifically supported by the Conningtons and people like that, right over here in Griffin's Roost. They actually supported keeping Esmond in power, probably more along and supported by the Reach, right? Because he is the grandson of Mace Tyrell. So the Stormlands now they're not a puppet state of the Reach, definitely, but there is a lot of control over them and a lot of influence from the Reach. And you could definitely see the Reach making a play for that, though technically, there are plenty of those in charge. Now, during the battles, one of the interesting things that happened is Loras Tyrell killed the Mountain in a duel, which was really interesting. And this goes back to when the two got into a kerfuffle, right? And during King Robert's big tournament that he had. During this time, of course, the Iron Islands had already taken most of the West Coast and cut through to Moat Cailin, separating the Crannogmen and the rest of the North. After the war, so after this Battle of Five Armies occurred, and while the city was being absolutely decimated, the Spider released the names of the known bastard children of King Robert. And because one of them was in the city, the townspeople, the city folk of King's Landings himself, rallied around him, and he worked to keep the people safe. So as the armies were retreating, and this was a resounding victory because so many people were fighting, but in the end, the armies of the Stormlands, who were just trying to get out with Renly and trying to help the Reach get out once they took the castle itself, and the armies of the North, there was a duel between King Robb and Joffrey, in which King Robb himself slew Joffrey, slew Aelian Payne, took ice back. So if we go up, we see that he does now have ice again. And those armies marched very swiftly north, leaving the city in absolute disarray with everyone fleeing out of the city. Most of which because during the battle, consumption broke out. A plague broke out from this massive battle, destroying the city. So if we look at King's Landing right now, there's no control. Development has dropped to 19. It is not good. However, because Gendry was so well liked and kind of put in power as King Robert's son, and of course King Robert was liked by the small folk because he spent way too much money, feasted through parties, through events, through there was a lot of fun happening, so people definitely liked him. So Gendry is popular in the city. It is all he controls, because once the armies pulled out, everyone basically went independent because there was no king anymore. And the individual kings retreated. Now, because Dorne was not a part of this and they saw a weakness, they have actually launched an invasion of the marshlands, the Dornish marches, trying to take the marshlands for themselves. So it'd be a huge coup for them. But of course, I think they thought that Stannis would take control of this and have a civil war on his hands, but because the Reach was able to keep Esmond in power, it is now Esmond versus the Dornish. Now, the Dornish did make a few moves because of the absolute collapse of the Seven Kingdoms. Dorne himself made some moves and canceled the marriages across the board with his children and their different kind of like seven kingdoms betrothals and marriages, and remarried them out to to Lys, Tyrosh, and I believe Pentos. So Tyrosh, Lys, and Pentos, and called them into this war. Now, of course, Essos sees this as a huge opportunity to destabilize the Seven Kingdoms and to gain in power. So they're trying to help Dorne get this because they have closer relationships with Dorne, and they understand that the kind of the rest of the kingdoms are a harder sell for them to kind of keep control of or have power over. So from that perspective, they are trying to help Dorne win this war in order to, or even if they lose, I mean, they view this as an opportunity to weaken everyone. But of course, if the marches were to fall to Dorne, that would be really big for them, right? So that's definitely what they're trying to do. In addition, the mountain itself did not, the Vale did not get involved, but after the fall of the Seven Kingdoms, they quickly announced themselves as their own empire. And of course, we'll see if the Arryns stick around or if the Hardings can take over. And the Rock itself, with Tywin dying from consumption during the battle, so he died naturally just from consumption during the battle, we do have Tyrion taking over the West. Now, because of the leak of not only the information of who Robert's bastards were, but also evidence additional was found and released during the sacking of the Red Keep that belonged to the Spider, that belonged to Littlefinger and to Master Pycelle, to all, everyone's kind of like secrets, including Cersei's secrets. Her relationship with Jaime was found out. Now, as we all know, Robb had Jaime already imprisoned, and he also took, at that moment, let's get over to Jaime's sons. He also took Tommen prisoner and sent him to the Wall. And while Myrcella was handed over to the Silent Sisters. So this was her ability to stay alive. However, they were all outed as the bastard children of Jaime and Cersei, who are now incestuous, known as being incestuous. And they have both been completely disinherited. Everyone has been disinherited by Tyrion, who views himself, it's on him to rebuild the Lannister name. So he is in charge. He is, Kevin Lannister would be his heir, which there are a bunch of Lannister males on that side. So the Lannisters are doing fine. Kevin is still around. So they still have a lot of power, 24,000. The Reach has 41. They're very powerful. Stormlands 26, Dorne 27, the Trident 24, the North 20. So this war, the Iron Islands is trying to hold on to, but the North bringing their armies back north, right, are definitely, which now Robb has somehow probably sailed back around, right, to and landed into White Harbor, and they are trying to take this land back, and they are currently slightly ahead. It looks like they've won a battle at Krogan. Let's get that load. Oh, well, I don't think it's going to actually let me see the Battle of Krogan. It's not. So there was a battle. They won. So that is just kicked off. Dorne, nothing has happened in this war yet, but definitely the Stormlands have a slight advantage. With Aegon moving back to Dragonstone, that's all he controls. He has, right, still a little bit of a force, and he is allied. He is attacking on the march. Oh yeah, so he is also helping Dorne in this attack, right? In an effort to try to curry favor with Dorne in hopes that he might retake the Crownlands, and then of course with this alliance kind of like sandwich the Stormlands and recapture things. Of course, without a dragon, that's going to be very difficult indeed, but I'm sure he still thinks that he can do it. So Gendry was landed. The name of the different of his half brothers and sisters did go out, and he did send out a summons for them that they would be safe, and they have traveled. And of course, all of these are the known children, most of them who were killed by Cersei at some point. But he does have these other children in his care now. So we are going to need to sort them out. But first, let's go ahead. We are in seclusion right now because of the consumption ravaging our city. We do need to go ahead, and we're going to go diplomacy. I do want to show this. He does have his own branch of the house, which is Glory Today Writes the Folly of the Father. He definitely has no love for Robert. He has no love for the Baratheons in general, but he does see kind of the greatness of the house historically, and he wants to restore that with his siblings. So he's called them all to him, and he plans to rebuild very strongly, but he wants to rebuild through diplomacy. So this is really big for him. He wants to try to create a peaceful kingdom. Now, it doesn't mean that he's not against war necessarily. He's already fought during the sacking of King's Landing itself. But he definitely wants to try to be peaceful and a good ruler. And so a lot of his decisions are going to be around helping people, because that's what's really important to him. So that's the first thing I think we should do is probably look for a spouse, which I don't know if we can get a good spouse right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and make them an adult. And so, okay, so he could get a sand, and I think that might be a good idea. And he doesn't really care about bastards and things like that, considering who he is. So I think what he's gonna go with Sorella. She's younger, more around his age. So he's gonna go, and she's a Martell. This won't get us an alliance, but it will help us out in the long run. So let's go ahead and get that marriage. And then we need some... Okay, that's been accepted. So we are now married. Let's go ahead and start... So she's currently traveling. That's fine. Now let's go ahead and sort out our... let's go ahead and sort out our brothers and sisters. So we have Maya Stone, who is 21. These are going to be matrilineal. And I actually want to get some knights into our court. So, and then we're going to do ruler, not a ruler, but we do want non-lowborn, and we're going to go high prowess. Actually, we do need to put people into these positions, and we want them tied to our family. So let's go ahead and kind of see if we can find some people who would be good at this. All right, so here's a 20. We'll take him. He is 37. I don't actually care about lowborn. So he's 26. He's closer. So we'll go with him. Okay. And yeah, let's collect our 50 gold from the Martells. And now we have a steward who is our brother-in-law. And now let's go to our next sister. And again, matrilineal, same filter should be in place. They are. And let's go ahead this time with, these are all knights. Yes. So let's go with a high diplomacy. Do we have a good high diplomacy? We do not. So let's go ahead and get a high diplomacy. So we have Fletcher, and he is 20 and she is 19. So that's actually a really good match. Very nice. We'll put him in here. And then we need a marshal. Again, we don't have a good marshal. So let's go back, and we don't have another daughter, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and look for, do we have a good admiral? Not, we have 11. That's not bad. He's our maester. So let's go ahead and we could put our maester as our Castellan. Let's not do that. So let's go ahead and go to Edric Storm. Now let's find him a bride. She won't be a knight, but let's go ahead and find someone who likes us. So that's so this person, like, both of these like us a lot, but we need to get closer to the age. So we'll go with Janella. Very nice. And then he's at our court. Oh, it's because he's traveling right now. Visiting Stormland. Is he not? Why is he just visiting? Oh, because he's 15. Let's go ahead and I guess he's not part of our court. I really thought he was, but okay, that's unfortunate. We kind of wasted that, but you know what? We'll get him later. And so let's go to our other brothers are younger, so this isn't that important. All right, so we need a good spy master. So let's go ahead and go to, I mean, it's a big city, right? So let's look for someone in the city. So we're going to go for our courtiers, and they're going to be adult, and they're going to be unmarried. And let's go ahead and go female. And wait, did I not? I guess I didn't get her. Did I skip her? Wait, I guess I missed her. Okay, so that's fine. So she is at our court, and we will go matrilineal. And she is 19. So this guy, so Eric Goldhammer is 28. He's 23, Coldwell. So we're going to go with Coldwell. Okay. And then that should allow us to put Coldwell into here. Very nice. He's our brother-in-law. And we don't have a good marshal, but I think we can get a good marshal from one of these ladies. So we're going to be looking for lowborns because these are all lowborn. So we're not going to be marrying non-lowborns. That would not logically make sense. So lowborn, high military, and yeah, so we'll grab Laris. Very good. And then he will become our marshal. And then we need to grab an admiral. So let's go ahead and look for an admiral with pretty good marshal as well. So like Tilbert. All right, so Tilbert. Very nice. And then Tilbert will be our, so that we can switch back and forth. Okay. And then we need a Castellan. Maybe our Maester. He's an AGOT. He's a barrowman. I don't like that too much. Master Pylos. He's young. Let's see, who are our vassals? So vassals. Master Dennis, the Kingmaker. He's not great at stuff, but he's the Kingmaker. One of the reasons he's called this is because he helped get us into power. He helped smuggle us out of the city and then back in. So he's been very useful to us. So I do think that we are going to go with Dennis, the Kingmaker. And we're going to put him on diplomacy. There we go. Very nice. And then oversee realm, preside over council, renown, and counselor opinion. Diplomacy. You know, for now, we're going to go with diplomacy because it gives us additional diplomacy and we are going a diplomatic route. So he's definitely going to be helping with us on that front. All right, let's see what's next. I guess we should jump in and start actually doing some stuff, right? So we have someone who can be inspired. This is legendary and known around the world. Now we do have Robert's armor. These are things that we found right when we took the castle. We took them from Tommen, but while Robert's armor is good, I think that the fact that we have someone who has shown up in our court and is willing to make us our own legendary armor, and again, we do want to separate ourselves from our father. I think we're going to go ahead and sponsor him. And let's go ahead also and put up these banners. Now, they do have kind of these other, you know, I guess graphics on them, but we are acknowledging where we came from. We do have the Iron Throne, of course, and we do have skulls. The skulls are really interesting. We don't necessarily care about the skulls, but we do understand at the same time that people find them to be intimidating. We do view them to give some claim as far as, you know, our father claimed this, our father did this. So, you know, there is still something there along the lines of, you know, our father took this and claimed it and then we took it from him. As far as that goes, though, we are going to be using those interestingly, which you'll see in a second from a diplomatic point of view. So let's see, there's the sartorial sting. Busy amidst another day at court, I overhear my wife, Queen Sorella's distinctive irate tone. Shone seems to have got her goat. Stepping closer, I see my guests smugly jeering. These so-called fashions are an embarrassment. They would be fit only for servants and children. So we can set to decent fashion. We're not really making any money, so we're not going to be doing that. We do need to set Laris to increasing control because our control is horrible. And also to increase our development. And because we're currently getting no gold. So that's good. And we don't even have... we can get a arbor... But again, that doesn't help us because we don't have any... but, you know, maybe that'll come later. The other thing we need to do... So we can hold court, we can emerge from seclusion. So let's go ahead and do that. We are shy, so that's going to be hard. We can hold court. Let's go ahead and hold court. So a thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence of my throne room. So he wants us to help him. This is one of those things, right? Like, Gendry is going to be a king for the people, so we will be spending money. Let us establish a crop sharing system. You'll have the funds you need. So we're going to try to help everyone. We do get pleased peasants, popular opinion, danger goes down, more crop sharing, development growth goes up. Yeah, we're going to do that. Before me stands my Castellan, Master Dennis, his head hung low. My lord, Landingfield has been hit hard by the recent raiding. The people are starving. We'll definitely be giving him gold. And then a gorgeous figure with a glimmer of revelation about him approaches. I am a great poet, and I've traveled far just to serve you. I've composed the Cosmo's greatest ballad. He could become... I can't have a poet right now. That is not something we can deal with. Okay, so that has happened. Now, I do want to see what we can do really fast. So we have, let's go ahead and see. I don't think really wars have progressed any. Oh, I say that. Dorne has two really bad battles. Let's see if we can look at them. We can. So Blackhaven, well, we can't actually see the battles. Wow, they got rocked. So that is unfortunate. It does not look like Dorne is going to be winning this war. They got their armies wiped out. The Iron Islands doesn't really look like anything else has happened here, does it? They've had that one battle and that's kind of it. So nothing still happening there. And then, all right. So we have sent out and we have told people okay, Ayrton, you can definitely join us. 25 gold, but that'll be very helpful. Ayrton is a contender or he is a stalwart. Let's go ahead and get stalwart. And then we can do another one. And he can be a disciplinarian or a manipulator. No. Scoundrel. No. Let's see. Clarence can be a disciplinarian. Larys can be a tactician. A fanatic. A crossbow captain. We can get royal crossbows, so we don't really, let's see. So Larys can be a crossbow captain. Red new crossbowman requires primary accolade attribute. So crossbow captain, that's actually really good. We're going to make him a crossbow captain and search for a backup for him. And then we'll look at Boros, Clarence. So we'll do disciplinarian. There we go. All right. And neighbors can be vassalide. So Blackstripe, Shonebridge. Oh, we can get Bramsfort. So Bramsfort will go ahead and join us. Hayford, Shinebridge. So let's go ahead and go for Blackstripe. Let's go Sway. So this is where this becomes really useful. So he is 5 away. We are going to gift him one of these minor skulls, right? And make him like us more. Oh, so close. He should improve his how much he likes us a little over time. So let's move forward in time. We'll go on 3. I accept your gifts. Oh, we do need to get the rest of our courtiers married out. And we do want knights. Edgar is really good. All right, we'll bring Edgar in. And then very good. And then marital, matrilineal, marital. And we do want a knight. Let's see, and let's go age difference to adult, and then age difference. Let's see, she's 29 at 5 years. So we're going to go with Xander. Very good. And then we're going to find Alona a spouse as well. And we're going to go prowess. And we can get in Sir Baldric, or Sir Darren. We'll do Darren. This is also important because now if we go male, your knight, find spouse, reset, adult, age difference, let's see, and then we'll just do age And we're just going to get our knights married. Why can't, oh, because he is a holy brother. All right. Septon, Harbor Master, find spouse. You can marry Bethany. Find spouse. Find spouse. All right. You're going to get everybody married off. Very nice. All right. So get some babies coming in here. Get some knights into our court. All right. So now, and he's an outstanding commander, but I don't have the gold. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here to my brothers. And he already has a knight. I believe he doesn't. And I can't offer because he's not actually in my court. But it says I can remove a guardian now. I'm going to set myself as the guardian. It's because he's traveling. Okay, well. Hopefully he'll come back. And then, let's see. For our brother here, we need to set him a guardian. We'll go ahead and set me, and I'm going to convert his culture and his faith. And we are going to educate him. Our brother-in-law will educate him as his knight, and then we will go to our second brother, who is a military. And he is Reachman, and he is a Riverlander, so Reachman's fine. We don't need to change his culture. And then educate squire unavailable until the 4th moon of 303. I don't know why there's a cooldown on educate squire. I have squires who need educated. Okay, well, that's interesting. Hayford, no. Great Fork, yes. Riverline, yes. So Riverline and Great Fork right here. These two are going to join us. Blackstripe. Oh, he's so close. Let's send him a gift. Oh, I already sent him a gift. Okay, that's fine. And then first among advisors needs a, I already asked for that. I just haven't got anyone yet. Leave a comment on names for our accolades, and I will get those accolade names changed. So just leave those in the comments, and I'll pick the ones I like. Try to keep them themed, right, to King's Landing, Baratheons, kind of this honorable idea that Gendry has going. So definitely keep those things in mind. We can declare wars, but we really don't want to go into war if we don't have to. And then our wife, let's actually go ahead and seduce her. Oh, and we have a lover. Let's go ahead and break up with our lover before we accidentally get her pregnant. This is, I'm sacrificing for the greater good. So we do finally, looks like, have some gold coming. So a little bit of taxes as our control is going up and our development is starting to go up. That's really good. Excellent. So we've got some more people who have, oh, so close. 128 still. And of course, as this goes up, it'll go up as well. So we're getting closer. So if he dies, then we lose the realm. She does have consumption, so we'll see if she dies, we might be able to get him a younger wife. A faction targets me. Oh, loyalist faction. Okay, well, I'll take that. The people should love me. So a ruler of the making, my cousin Morton. Yeah, he's my current heir. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a lot for us to do. Inspiration. Yeah, to the armory. We're not going to let him destroy anything. He doesn't find anything. That's unfortunate. All right, well, neighbors can be vassalized. Let's see, Master of Words. As a scholar of the diplomatic arts, I am well aware of the power of an eloquent compliment. Showing admiration for a woman's best quality is a sure path to her heart. So she is deceitful, ambitious, and diligent. We're gonna say that she's beautiful, and she liked it. Yeah, of course. I mean, greetings, my thoughtful liege. I've arrived at the Red Keep to pay homage. Well, please come in. Let's see. Anyone else willing to join us? Yep. So Shinebridge is now willing to join us. So we sent him earlier the information broker, and we sent him the skull, and he liked that. Lord Jonas has approached me, claiming he has discovered the continued legitimacy of my lineage is at risk unless I take action. He has offered to provide me with everything he knows, including names in exchange. It's a wheat hook on you, yielding the details of this unknown secret. I don't care. Like, everyone knows about my family. So, okay, so Shinebridge just come in. So Blackstripe, let's see, send gift artifact. We're gonna send him Tyrex's skull. And then offer vassalage. Oh, it's so close. Let's start swaying him. Oh, that replaced, oh no. I should have read that. It replaced my romance my wife. Oh well. She's young, I'm young. That shouldn't be really an issue. She does like guys, doesn't she? Yes. Okay. So yes, it shouldn't be an issue. Let's see. To Dennis. Yeah, absolutely. Dennis is the kingmaker. He kept us safe, kept us from getting killed. We definitely want to keep him around. Okay, so we have Lord Harwin. So we're gonna send him one of the skulls. And then offer vassalage. Oh, 3. That should come around though. We do need to get our legitimacy up. Our gold is going up now, so actually let's go ahead and see if there's anyone who gives us legitimacy. Stress loss. Let's see. Antiquarian, no. Captain effectiveness, court grandeur, piety, control growth. So nothing that gives us straight. All right, well, that's unfortunate. We don't have anything that just gives us that I can see. If I'm missing something, let me know. However, we may be able to build something. So plague resistance, men at arms, windmills. Ooh, the windmills. Probably I just go with windmills. Windmills. I don't have a trade port. That's funny. A dragon pen, a bakery. Let's see. A windmill would give us holding taxes, supply limit, and tax, and development growth. Bakeries give us control growth, development growth, control growth with breweries. Open iron pit. Train is urban, so we can't build that anyway. Steel craftsman, obsidian mine, pavilion. So okay, so we're going to build a brewery for the people because we love our people. It did take a lot of our. Okay, we can't do a grand tour because we don't have the gold for that. All right, cannot wait. She's pregnant. Very good. Let's see. He's liking us more. Still can't get him. He's getting close though. All right, so Boros Flowers. Wait, what happened to his knight? I don't know, but he wants to train him. Yeah, go ahead and train him. And then our older brother is back at court, but we have no knights available. Oh, it's because because it's on the cooldown. Okay, it's always on a cooldown. Not always, but you know, sort of. I don't know. We could. Okay. We're just gonna let it roll for a second instead of pausing all the time. Let things happen. Let's go and see how the world is going. Can anyone else willing to accept yet? No, they're close, but not quite. All right, and then see, Dorne has lost. Well, so the Stormlands absolutely repelled them. That's really, really great. It looks like he has conquered a bit. He's came up here and either that or they have declared vassalage to him. The North is currently, oh wow, the North is fighting off a peasant war. That's pretty small. And then they are losing pretty handedly in this war. 58,000 to 30,000, and it looks like they have lost a couple more battles. So let's see. Hospitality. The more I study the noble art of statecraft, the more I realize how beneficial good relations with my neighbors are. All right. So who do I want to visit? Lord Tywin. Let's see. Lord Roland. Lord Tywin is very strong. So Lord Tywin is who I'm going to go for. He will arrive shortly. Oh, this guy is so close. I don't think I can gift him an artifact. No, I've already gifted him an artifact. Let's see. Hospitality. What is he? He is compassionate, honest, and fickle. The benign Lord Tywin is finally here. Tonight we'll have a feast to welcome our foreign guests. My wife, Sorella, has been hard at work with all the planning and preparations. She asked me if I have any suggestions. I know a few specialties. It should be extravagant. He is fickle and honest. I will not risk anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk anything. Anyone getting closer? Not yet. Let's see. Hospitality, exercise, or relaxation. He is honest, compassionate, and fickle. I'm gonna guess that he wants a luncheon, and that did not go well. Excellent. Really great. Wow, that did not go well at all. I'm going to go ahead and send him a skull. Just sending, I don't care about these skulls at all, right? So it's like, it doesn't really matter. And my half-brother is knighted. Very nice. Good job, Edric. We unfortunately can't... Oh, wait. We are going to be knighted. Very nice. We found someone who would let us do it. All right. And she is Janella... Is this just someone he was already in love with? I mean, if he wants to marry her, that's fine with me. Seems like he already had someone he was in love with. My brother Roderick seems to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all things, he could not stop talking about the rich clothes and glittering gold he saw there. No, he can't be greedy. He can be gregarious, but I'm not raising anyone to be greedy. Take vow of poverty. While I cannot feasibly give away everything, I can vow a portion of my income. Monthly goes down, piety goes up. I've had a daughter. If also name, so if you want to post a name in the comments, I could add that. I do think that we will eventually take a vow of poverty. I don't think we're quite there yet, but I think we're getting close. Let us go ahead. Oh, we had the first advisors, didn't we? Yeah. Gawain. All right. And anyone? Oh, down to one. We're so close. Where's he at? Offer vassalage. You know, I could get him with low, but I think I'm going to be able to eventually get him with normal. So I don't think... Now, I do think maybe... Yeah, getting these, you know, I think I'll eventually get them. So I'm just going to leave that alone. I think maybe I should host a feast in the capital. I think that would help. And we should host... I don't have any dukes visiting. That's unfortunate. They're all my vassals. Well, she's not. Wait, is she not my vassal? No, she's my vassal. Vassal, vassal, vassal. These are all my vassals. Yeah, they're all my vassals. So we're not gonna do an honored guest. We'll do higher opinion. And this should help us lower our stress a little bit too, hopefully. Ooh, and we got this. So let's go to inventory, courtroom. King Gendry. It would have to replace one of these. So this is... So I don't actually fulfill the requirements of this. Yeah, I'm not a part of House Baratheon. So I'm going to eventually replace these with my own. And so I think that with that in mind, so this is just giving me +2, +2. So we'll replace that with the shield. Very nice. And then we'll destroy this for money. Excellent. Oh, so close. 1, 6. A very important squire. After inheriting my title, it's clear that I can no longer remain a squire. I'll command my knight to make me I'll command a vassal to knight me. Yeah, I will be knighted. See if he agrees. Yep, so I am a knight. Very good. And then does he have a knight? He has a knight. Everyone has a knight, right? He does not have a knight. So I will educate you, but I can't knight you. So yeah, I can't knight you. That's fine. My court decreased. Well, that happens, I guess. Let's speed up a little bit. I can ask the head of faith for gold because he likes me and he'll give me gold. Well, we'll definitely do that. I am keeping him safe, right? So Dorne, nothing going on. The Stormlands, everything's pretty balanced. Other than here, which they have started occupying territory. They have won a bunch of battles. So they're definitely starting to take things back. Though, wow. Oh, Leader Lars is winning his war, though. That is crazy. Let's see. Welcome, friends. The feast begins. Everyone's here. All right. A pleasant atmosphere. Who is this? Master Renly. Who's Master Renly? That's funny. Joffrey. Okay, this is pretty funny. Renly and Joffrey. I feel like he's his... I feel like this is like like, I don't know, some sort of macabre thing that he's got going on. Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting. This is where I want to be. Let's have all our guests like me a little bit more. Everything I could, ensuring that Maria and Arlene would be far from each other. Restrain Maria, throw Arlene out. You know what, kids, calm down. Gendry is pretty laid back. Sir Ark, your brother-in-law, flourish in Oric's first impassioned recital. Eyes are dried, tables thumped. Another tale. Shall I sing of how the great knight Ayrton nobly championed the meek, or Bywin standing fast like a mountain? The finest of Riverlanders, lairs. These are all my brothers-in-laws, right? These warfarers travel those of old. Warfarers. Doubtlessly, at this feast performance rabble on to other courts, my favorite tale will be retold. Let's see. You gain a most valiant knights. See, the Stag of the Red Keep gains 50 glory. Officer of the Riverlander gains 50 glory. So Loras is my marshal. Bywin's my brother-in-law. So we're gonna go Bywin because he's also my brother-in-law. Mutual spirits. When started as an ordinary feast, became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Oswick, my brother-in-law and steward. What a good evening. I'm becoming friends with my brothers-in-law, which is what I wanted. And with that, all is done. You gain Evil Reveler. Let's see. Evil Reveler. No, I'm not going to be taking stress. More stress. All right, nature and nurture. I may have been born Crownlander, but I cannot deny that I no longer know what that even means. After King Gendry's tutelage, I feel Crownlander. Okay, this didn't say what his old one was. So he was a Iron Islander, right? And we turned him into a Crownlander, and we're also trying to turn him into our faith as well. This character is a bastard. Yeah, I am aware of that. We are brothers and sister. That's hilarious. Oh, so I can get more people. They like me more because I've been hosting Great Feast, I bet. And then once she joins, that should open up new people. See, so now there are more and more people. A wandering hedge knight, Wendell, a hedge knight, has arrived at my court. He has requested permission to rest at my keep. An extra pair of hands would surely be useful. Absolutely, he can join. What type of knight are you? So he's diligent and ambitious, and wow, he is really good. I am going to make Wendell here let's see. I need a wet nurse. We have money now, so we need to spend it. Let's see. Captain of the Household's Guard. The Court Grandeur. Diplomacy per level. Master of Arms. We definitely need diplomacy. And we need... Let's get a lady in waiting to get my stress down. An antiquarian for our weapons. And how's our control? 55, so we definitely need a seneschal. And need a sword shield. Excellent. Where's Wendell at? So I guess Wendell's not good enough for that. Sorry, Wendell. I'm fine right now, I think. So I think, and then we can get a brewmaster. You know, I'm fine on prestige right now. So we need to get our gold back up some before we do more stuff. Window. Yeah, join my court. Very nice. He's a knight. He's one of our knights. Very nice. Can we get anyone else to join? Yeah, now we're going to start growing. Where did they come in at? Yeah, so now we went this way. Now we're starting to move this way, which is really interesting. Wings Pass is going to join. So down here. So now we're getting the other side of the river. Rollingford, no. Middleton, no. Hayford, still no. And would he join yet? Oh, he's already our vassal, so we can stop there. Rosby is quite a ways off, so let's sway him. Let's gift artifact. I've already sent him an artifact. Hayford, offer vassalage, she'll accept. Would Deerfield accept? He will not. Not even close. His realm is distant from yours. That should pass though, because yeah, so 4. We're going to send him a gift. Gift artifact. Syrax's skull. Offer vassalage. He's at 4. That's fine. We'll wait. Bywater will join. Where's Bywater at? And then Brushmill. Oh, down here. So Bywater and Brushmill will join. Rollingford won't. Middleton. Oh, he's been holding out for a while, so Middleton will join us. So that's good. Deerfield, all of these guys are still off. Gift artifact. You can have Sea Smoke Skull. Very nice. That got him to join. I don't care if these little guys have these skulls. They do not matter to me. Right? I have mine up here. They can have all the rest of them. Deerfield is holding out, but that's okay. Why I want this guy? He is way off. Low feudal. I'm gonna gift him a Sunfires. Offer vassalage. He would accept low though. Offer knight tutelage, sure. I don't want people to accept for low though. First among advisors. I wonder what happened there. Oh well. That one's gonna be hard to keep, I think, because it's the crossbow. But let's see, first among advisors. So they need to be a cautious leader. Do we have any courtier? Let's see. Unmarried females. So we can't find her a spouse because she's a holy sister. All right, that's fine. Mel, and we'll go ahead and get these folks married. Right, adult. Yeah, so is he is dynasty not lowborn because he's not lowborn. So and then he is lowborn. Actually, he is a Maester. Lucas, he is not lowborn, so we will not. Oh, but he is a holy brother, a Septon, and Wendell, and he is also not lowborn, so he can't marry a lowborn. There we go. An outstanding commander, an outstanding physician. He is a mystic. I don't really need that though, so that's fine. Lord Harwin's friendship. While his numerous attempts to curb my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel irritated by Lord Harwin. He's fine, and he has 25 diplomacy. We're gonna go domestic affairs. Actually, it's the independent ruler opinion. Yeah, we want that so that people like us more. Oh, we're so close to being back. Yeah, we're a little shy from him. Always kind of being around us. Lord Tywin, where's he at? Lord Tyrion Steward. Yeah, we're not going all the way over there. Sorry, bro. Oh, he's only 3 away. That's so close. We really need this, right? Because we could get... Of course, none of this helps us. We need, like, true ruler. Let's go up to 5. Just because we don't got a lot going on. He's getting closer. Let's see, he's at like 56. Yeah, show Lord Byron in. Okay, well, he didn't give us anything. Offer vassalage. Oh, he would join for low. He's very powerful. Low feudal obligations are okay, and we can raise them over time. I do think it's probably time we start doing low feudal obligations. Let's see, our half-brother would become Chase. That's fine. We can't offer him because he's at war. Longgrass, offer vassalage. Oh, he still wouldn't join. Send gift. I'm not doing 147. Let's do sway him. And then what about Stokeworth? Offer vassalage low. Gift artifact. Syraxes. Offer vassalage low. Still nothing. That's fine. The Boar's a Bay break. My Knight Shield knows of for his interest in Venery. Brings rumor of a beast spot in my realm. Okay. So we are gonna go hunting like our father. A hunt. And let's see. The Kingswood and a boar sighting. So yeah, we're gonna go here. This is all fine, and then we're gonna increase the success chance and more prestige. And can we get anyone else to join? Oh, we can. So from Deerfield, he'll join for low feudal. A stolen keepsake. In the quiet of our camp near Fountain View, a shrieking uproar breaks the calm. My Admiral Talbot confronts my knight, accusing holding a treasure locket. You thief, this was my mother's. You lying farticle has always belonged to me. Let's see, gains 85. They become, see, my Admiral and my claimed knight. He is inquisitive, ambitious, and brave. He is vengeful, just, and rude. I don't know who to believe here. Yeah, we'll just do that. I mean, I don't know who to believe, so it's like very good. So now I have a new. We are growing in power very slowly. Look, we're up to 10,000. That's really good. My hunt is about to begin. Sheldon is the best, so now we have a huntsmaster. Let's go ahead. Will Duskendale join? Offer vassalage. Low feudal. Absolutely. If that's what it takes, that is what we will do. Low feudal. She still says no. Long grass. No. I can't offer him because he's at war. Let's get out there. We're going to seek the boar. Rook's Rest. Offer vassalage low, and he will accept. Very nice. We're still growing. See, get back on your horse. What's this flower? My physician will have what he needs. Stocked Medicus. Disease resistance. Learning +1. Yeah, we're just gonna tell him to get back on his horse. We're here for a reason, man. I'm trying to get my friends and vassals to like me. Under my wing, my partner and I stalk through a copse, eyes peeled for any sign of a boar. A soft twittering is a nestling screeching for its mother. An agile huntsman brings down a fluffy Ayaz, an unfledged raptor chick. Yes, I will be gaining a raptor. After where we ride. Okay, sway compliments. It's a he is brave, ambitious, and arrogant. Relentless courage. I will bring it down myself. Ooh. No immediate effects. A tragedy. Mount its head. Let's see. So it's a renowned. Yeah, we're going to be taking this. Mount its head. Very nice. Someone died. Someone random we didn't know. I didn't see who it was. I was too busy. Seek someone else to take over that spot. And then we will go to our inventory and oh, good. We have a renowned boar skull. Very nice. And that helps our renown and our prestige. How are we? We are almost at our expected legitimacy. We're so close to lawful. We are still recognized, but yeah, it's hard to say we're lawful. People don't really know us, right? Offer vassalage low, he'll accept. Offer vassalage low, Nice. Will Driftmark accept? Offer vassalage low. They will not. We may have to conquer Driftmark. I don't know. Offer vassalage. He'll accept. Offer vassalage. He will accept. Let's let these fill in to get rid of our penalties. Very nice. Well, Hazelwood. He'll accept. Offer vassalage. He'll accept. Now, he has an empire title, so we would have to swear fealty to him, which isn't going to happen. Okay, Massey's Hook. Offer vassalage. Massey's Hook will join. Offer vassalage. His realm is distant from yours. Okay, that's just the penalty. Can we get that gone? Oh, man. Not wanting to join. No, these guys don't want to join. That's fine. Driftmark still doesn't want to join. All right, so unfortunately, that's about all we can do. I think at this point, though, let's see. Longgrass, offer vassalage. He'll finally join. Stokeworth. Stokeworth still won't join, so now we're going to sway her. Get her up until she will accept. Benevolent Intent. Very good. Uh-oh, there is a spotted fever. Isolate the capital. Enter seclusion. While this grows. We gotta be careful here. We're not going anywhere. He is legendary throughout the realm. I don't know. So my half-brother has come. He stayed a drowned god, though. That is, unfortunately, we didn't get his faith changed. That's okay. Let's see. So we're gonna do prestige gain. So he can marry Joy Hill, Obella Sand. We're already married to Martells. Maegor. She's Valyrian. That's interesting. You know, we're gonna marry him into a Lannister. Just to show that we don't hold grudges like that, right? Like, we know what happened to our family, but we know that that's not everybody, so we don't want to treat people like that. So, still nothing from her. She's getting closer. Okay. Offer vassalage. Very nice. We are so close. Offer vassalage. Low feudal. Very good. Now, he has 3,000, but then he also has, he's allied to a lot of people, including Old Town. And he has 2 castles, and I don't have any allies. So that's really not good. I wonder if my daughter could get an alliance with, yeah, we could get High Lordship of the Crossing. We could get Iron Oaks. I think the Crossing would be pretty good. Except, you know, she's a baby, and I don't want to marry her to a non-baby, so child. So Pentos would be good. That's 13,000. They're right across. This actually is pretty good. And this actually makes sense from a lore perspective, because, I mean, we are still, what, a million people city that we're ruling. It's where all of our power comes from, is having this city. The rest of these lands aren't that powerful, but having this trade route is really important. And also, so yeah, so we're going to go with Pentos. Or lease. Ooh, I think I'm going to go with lease. No, I'm going to go with Pentos. Pentos makes more sense. And that is it. That's where we're going to stop today. And we're going to pick up later, and I will see you all then.